This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jacaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, and Bolchi. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. Ah! Hey, no. No. I'm not a burglar. Look at me in the eyes, listen to me. You know that Lorraine is someone who locks up very often. You know there's no way with the security system you guys have installed that I could just randomly get into the house for no reason. You know that's true. You're a very observant person. You're looking around. You're seeing there's no broken windows or anything. So who am I? Oh, hi. Hey, come here. Drop the bat and come here, please. Jeez, that scared the ever-loving crap out of me. I thought you were gonna bash my head in. I don't know. I guess on like a surface level, I can't blame you, but simultaneously, I mean, you'd think that my face hasn't changed or anything. So, yeah, I'm back. For the summer, actually, I got a job, and I'm going to be tutoring over at our high school. Yeah, I am for the entire summer, and it is going to get me credits for a class towards my teaching degree, and it is all gravy. I wanted to surprise you, but I am now realizing that maybe it was a little bit too much of a surprise. Yeah, we can. Well, first of all, don't go blaming me, okay? I told you we could Skype. I told you we could do a Snapchat call. I think you can do that. I told you there were a multitude of mediums of communication that we could have taken to see each other face to face. And you had no interest in that. You were just interested in showing me scorn and patooing me about the fact that I still have an Android, which is fine. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, I guess when we talked all the time, we didn't really have... There was so much else going on in our lives with you in your first year of community college and me in my first year at a 4-year thing. I guess I just never came around to it. I promise you I wasn't hiding anything from you. I don't know. Whenever we have conversations, I want to hear about you and the things that you're doing and the experiences that you're having. And maybe I put my own stuff on the back burner a little bit. But now I'm here, and now you see it, so go ahead and ask me whatever you want, because I can see the gears in your mind turning at an exponential rate. Yeah, for sure. We can talk about that first. That is the most like blatant, I guess, thing to observe. This one, it was actually surprisingly the most recent one. I was hanging out with Avery, my dorm mate. Yeah. And we were watching some random YouTube video of a guy. I think he had like he was like something. He had something to do with Shane Dawson, but before that, he was like a film critic, like movie reviewer guy. His name was Bobby Burns, I think. And I saw him with platinum hair and a dad hat on. And I was like, I love dad hats. Platinum blonde. And I was like, I love dad hats. And you know what? I've never dyed my hair before. I wonder how that would turn out. And then Avery was like, yeah, absolutely. You should do that. And I said, you know what? Maybe I will. And then she said, no, you should do that immediately. Immediately. And I said, okay, like we'll do it tomorrow. And then she said, no, we have to do this right now. And I said, oh, all right, I guess. And so, in honor of not having to worry about finals because our grades were in such good places, we both went, and I got platinum blonde and she got bubblegum pink, and here we are. And I thought it would look good on me, and well, I've heard other people's opinions, especially my mom, but I want your opinion because I think that's the one that matters the most. Right? I'm so glad that you agree with that. I didn't honestly think it was going to look as good as it does look to me, but yeah, I don't know. I for sure won't like keep this up more than like another cycle, but it feels cool to be trying stuff out. Well, I mean, you know, we were kind of loners here, and you know, we did our best in school and we hung out all the time, but we didn't really have time for extra, like not extracurriculars because obviously we did those, but extracurriculars outside of like a job and school. We didn't really have time for much of that. And college, turns out, is way easier than a college prep high school. It's so easy. No, not a strict schedule to really go by, not anything nearly as intense as we went through in high school. So I've just been I've been able to put in 80% of the effort I would usually do. And with that other 20%, I've just kind of been experiencing life, and it has been fantastic. Yeah, no, nothing is wrong with me, but I am still trying to discern if something is wrong. Not wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you, but if there's something troubling you or stressing you out right now, because that face is a 50-50. I mean, there is a 50% chance that there is genuinely something wrong, or there's a 50% chance that you you need to go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. Don't hit me. That is the face you make for both of those things, and I can't really usually decipher which is which. Don't get mad at me. I shouldn't be teasing you right now. I can tell. So it's I think it's the former. Listen, if this is about me not having a video call with you and showing all this stuff off to you. Oh, you didn't notice the other thing? I guess I'll turn to the right a little bit and maybe pull down. I am not taking off my clothes. I am just trying to show you something, okay? You see, yeah. See, I thought I was wearing like a cut that was low enough for you to see, but it's not. I really, this is gonna sound really, really, really silly, but the album Javelin from Sufjan Stevens was like so impactful on me and my psyche. I got a javelin tattooed on me right here on my chest. Well, I'm glad that you're not in a place where you like, I can tell that you're telling the truth, especially because it's a somber, it looks good. Thank you. I got it from the like best shop. I wasn't going to go to like one of my friends and be like, hey, can I get a tattoo? And they're like, sure, I just started doing this. No, I went to like the best shop in town and I think they did a great job of it. Anyways, so I want to ask you about how you're doing. And I want to ask you about how you've been feeling and how do you feel now that finals are finally over and your first year is done. But I know that that is not what needs to be discussed right now. I know what needs to be discussed right now, and it is what can I do to... What did I do wrong and what can I do to enhance your experience right now? Because I came here to cheer you up and have a good time, and I have very clearly failed at that. Okay, all right. That is a bit of a relief. Proverbial wipe the sweat off the brow. But that does mean I could tell that there is still something, and it may have to do with me, it may not. I may just be super self-centered, and if I am, then you can just slap me in the face. But is there anything that's making you uncomfortable right now that you would like to talk about? I literally, the only thing on my mind is making you feel better right now. That's the only thing on my mind. There is absolutely no way that you could possibly make me upset at you in this moment. I promise you. Unless you actually did a heinous crime that I'm going to have to help you cover up. In that case, I will be a little bit disappointed, but ultimately, maybe somewhat reluctantly, ready and raring to go. So, if you don't even want to talk about this right now, we don't have to. We can just try and have a good time. But yeah, that's what I figured, I guess. No, I'm not. We have been through so much stuff together. I would never call a concern of yours silly. Just like you would never do that to me. That's not the way our communication operates. Okay. Whenever you're ready. Huh. Honestly, when I said whenever you're ready, I was kind of expecting you to go into your own mind palace and formulate the structure of what you were going to say and find the best way to say it, but you just went for it, and I don't think I was expecting that. And I guess another part of my look of bewilderment is, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, how absolutely silly you are. Silly beyond belief. There is not a timeline of my life where you are not involved in it and a main player. Ever at all. You were basically like my everything in terms of like growing up together. Obviously, everyone takes their parents when they're there for them, kind of as a given. And, I did appreciate them, but you were there for me without any judgment whatsoever. We did everything together. We told each other everything, and we accepted each other wholly as the humans that we were at the time and that we eventually became. That is possibly the most rare type of relationship that a person can have with someone. And I did all this just because, I don't know, there were parts of me that I wanted to experiment with and maybe lean in a new direction. But none of those parts of my life involved you. You are the one thing that I want to be a mainstay consistently for as long as we both live, until we are in some sort of assisted living facility in an apartment together, looking out at a sunset, drinking some sort of iced tea product that we used to make fun of but now are super into, and reflecting on all of the adventures and journeys that we've had together. Listen, it is really hard. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it's not hard to be away from you. It is, and everyone here, it is. But you have just another year, and then you'll get your associates, and then you'll go to a college. You can come to mine if you want. And that I'm not trying to control you, but I'm saying, like, if you want to feel closer to me, you can come to mine. We can find maybe a new one together. We'll transfer there. Anything. It's just another year. But I think I can tell that I need to pull out all of the stops here. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. You said something about my friends and worrying that I was making cooler friends and more interesting friends than you, which, by the way, a preface, nobody can be more interesting than you. And I mean that in the best and sometimes worst way possible. Listen, if other people don't find a person staring off into space, kind of just completely zoning out and looking at their nose for 15 minutes in a row before anyone can snap them out of it, sue me. But that's not what I'm saying. We have lots of conversations at the dorms. We talk about stuff, and we just kind of trying to get to know the other people that you're living with in a friendly manner. And everyone has one, or this is a general thing. Of course, it doesn't apply to everyone, but people usually have one main topic that they constantly bring up. That and for Avery, I was talking about, that topic is you're not going to believe this, Do you think she's all cool getting her hair dyed pink? Young Sheldon. Yeah, loves young Sheldon. I could tell you why she loves young Sheldon, but there other people it's their hobbies, it's their interests, it's their philosophies on stuff. The one thing for me that I bring up to my friends every single day is you. It's you. And this is where we are truly reaching out the olive branch to maximum levels here. And you're going to either take a hold of this or literally kick me out of the house. Most of the time that I talk about you, it is literally endless. One of two things. It is either endless rants of gushing about how fantastic you are, or me asking for advice as to how to romantically pursue you. You're a dingus. Yes. Yes. I like you a lot. Why do you think we talk every single day? Every single day. I do not miss a call. We talk every single day. Despite the 2-hour time difference, I continuously carve out time that is good for you to talk to you because I care about you and I care about you on a romantic level. Because of this. Because long distance is weird and I didn't want it to be weird. And we knew you were going to community to save up, and we knew I was going because I got the scholarship, and it all made sense. But really, towards the end of the senior year, when we did the skipping senior skip day, when we did that and we skipped senior skip day together and we stayed in school and we were the only two seniors in all of the classes and everyone else was gone, I don't know. I realized that there's not a single scenario that I can imagine in my life where you do not significantly enhance it. Well, they did give me some good advice. They gave me the advice that I should tell you as soon as possible, which is why I was gonna take you out to Luciano's tonight and tell you there. Oh, don't get me started. I had it all planned out. You know how Rachel is a server there? She had a little section booked up for us. Yeah, you know the back room? The one that's usually hosted for parties and stuff like that. We're going to go back there. And I was going to, it was going to be all candlelit and romantic. And I was going to tell you how I feel. But now we're here. And the drastic measures had to be taken. And I wouldn't change it for the world. They also gave me the advice, although they gave me a lot of advice on how to kiss you. Not by demonstration, but just by words. Well, before we do that, I would like to confirm that you are also interested in me. Yes. Okay. Then yes, I would like to seal the deal, as it were, with a kiss from you, only if you are feeling up to it. Perfect. Magnificent. The best thing of all time. I don't know. I can't think of other. Yeah. Absolutely worth the year-long wait. most importantly. So I do have to tell you, with all of this conversation that we've had, I still have that reservation for Luciano's, and I think we should really go because I think it will be really fun in a romantic first date instead of like the pre-date romantic first date. You know, okay, no, yeah, I could do that all day, every day. Wow. But you need to go get dressed, and I need to go get dressed. Doesn't have to be like too fancy, but definitely more than a sweatshirt and sweatpants, okay? All right, I will meet you back here in 20 minutes, and we will embark on our first date together. Does that sound good? Okay, I will see you then. Bye.